folks. Now, what I'm about to tell you probably sounds a little strange because I often preach about the value of financial planning. Now, over the years, I have designed countless plans for clients, and I'm here to tell you that many of those plans I've created have flaws in them. Even the best laid plans that I've created are wrong. But let me explain that for a second before you come to conclusions. The problem with planning is that we base our destination, or we base our plan on various assumptions about the future. Now, we assume inflation, we assume rates of return, we assume what your lifestyle is going to be, whether or not you're going to have a job, even to the point of assuming what day you're going into the nursing home and what day you're going to die. Now, the biggest issue with these factors is that you and I know that we don't know how exactly this thing is going to turn out. However, I'm here to tell you that it's not the plan indeed that's important, but rather the process, the implementation and monitoring of that plan that is valuable. As I thumbed through some of the plans this morning as we're getting ready to do some reviews for clients, it's funny that we figured out many things for clients. And it's also interesting that a lot of this has changed, or a lot of the plan has changed. Why? Because we don't live our lives in a 3-ring binder. We don't live our lives in an Excel spreadsheet. Bad things do happen from the standpoint of illnesses, divorce, disability, deaths. We lose our job, we lose our home, etc. But you know what also? Great things happen from the standpoint of inheritance, from the standpoint of winning the lottery, selling a business, a number of different things. Okay, so it's not only bad things that happen, great things happen too. Now, to kind of put it in context, I want to sort of compare it to our trip recently to California. We spent 9 days traveling down the coast of California. My wife and I were somewhat meticulous in planning each day of the trip to make sure that we got to where we wanted to go. Along the way, however, we faced a lot of variety of different issues. The biggest one was the mudslide that occurred in Big Sur, which closed that entire part of the coast. Well, the thing is, since we had spent a lot of time putting the plan together, we knew how to detour to get to our destination. We knew the changes that we had to make. Now, if we wouldn't have been that detailed in our planning, or even planned at all, it would have been pretty tough to all of a sudden know where we were going and how to get there when we faced these obstacles. So from the standpoint of planning, what I want you to understand is that the process of planning and the implementation and monitoring, it's what of value. The assumptions are there to kind of give us a guide, but you have to understand that some way along the way, whether it be good or bad, course corrections have to be made. And the process of planning allows you to be concerned more about the things you can control than the things you can't control. So with that, I'll see you next time on Financial QB TV.